invisible rulebook that said, keep the peace, rock the boat, be agreeable, prove your worth by overgiving, don't speak up, it might make someone else happy. And if that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Maybe you've taken on too much because no one else will. Maybe you stayed silent when you knew something wasn't right. Maybe you've told yourself just to push through, even when your body, heart, and your mind were screaming for a break. This is what the good girl operating system does. It trains us to value being liked over being heard. It rewards self-sacrifice and it punishes self-advocacy. And it keeps us stuck in patterns that drain our energy and disconnect us from ourselves. So why does this matter? Not just for you, but for nursing. Because when nurses silence their voice, everyone loses. You lose your confidence, your peace, your spark. Your team misses out on your leadership, and your patients miss the fierce advocate you were meant to be. And the profession loses one more bold, wise woman to the cycle of burnout and resignation. But here's what I want you to know. This pattern isn't permanent and it can be rewritten. Here's what happens when you break free from the good girl operating system. You stop second guessing yourself and you start trusting your intuition. You set boundaries without guilt. You speak up with clarity and confidence. And most of all, you reconnect with you. You feel lighter, you feel steady, you feel empowered. You stop surviving nursing and start shaping it into something that aligns with who you are and what you stand for. So, how do you know if this outdated operating system is running your show? Oops. How do you know if this operating system is running your show? Here are 5 signs to watch out for. You say yes when you want to say no. You downplay your needs and emotions. You stay quiet to avoid conflict. You feel responsible for everything. And you don't feel like yourself anymore. Does this sound familiar? Well, then it's time to pause and take one small step towards change. Let's start with clarity. You can take my Nurses Boundary Impact Quiz. It's quick, it's powerful, and it'll help you see where your energy is leaking and where one bold shift could set you free. So just scan the QR code here and it'll take you directly to the quiz. And the reason why this is also important is because I want you to understand that you are not the problem, but you do hold the power to change it. And I'm here to help you do just that. So scan the QR code, take the quiz, and let's see where we go from there. Thanks for listening.